The original Anna and the French Kiss cover because holy Nicki Minaj, this one is bad. Hey guys, I'm Angus, and today we're going to be committing a cardinal sin against graphic designers and designing a YA book cover that looks like trash on purpose. Yeah. If you're new here, you might not know, but I usually make videos where I design nice, fun, fresh covers for books that take me hours to make. But today we're going to throw that all out the window. I'm really dreading this and putting this out there into the world. My fellow cowboy Divya from It's Divya originally did something like this on her channel. Her videos are hilarious, so if you aren't subscribed to her already, go and check her out. I'll link her in the description, and I'll link her original video where she designed a trashy dystopian sci-fi romance cover. It's so much fun. Just go and subscribe to her. She's awesome. I love her. Today I'm going to be doing my take on the whole thing. So there are already a lot of terrible, trashy YA covers that exist in the world. Here are a few of my favorites, or in this case, least favorites. First up, we have the Obsidian cover. I can't believe they botched this cover not once, not twice, but 3 times. I don't know how that happened. Vampire Academy, because one day somebody will figure out how to properly market these bad boys. But today is not that day. That is not the mountain we're climbing today. The original Anna and the French Kiss cover, because holy Nicki Minaj, this one is bad. This one just screams to me like, graphic design is my passion. And there are a million more, but today, let's just get into it. Alrighty cowboys, so first up I went ahead and got myself a nice stock photo of a girl in a flowy dress standing on a rocky outcrop, because if your book cover does not have this, are you even writing YA? When it comes to trashy YA, simplicity just goes out the window in cover design. We want more faces, more words on the cover, more explosions, more textures. We want it all, just like assault the reader with an onslaught of sharp objects to reflect the harsh society we're trying to overthrow on the inside. Naturally, our main character is falling to pieces, like she's literally cracking apart, disintegrating Avengers style into the wind. It's a metaphor. We love our metaphors in YA. I really wanted to put the brooding male love interest in like the sky above her, like really, you know, like that cheesy look, but it just looked too trashy. I couldn't do it to myself. So we scrapped that. So instead I needed something to make the cover more interesting. So naturally we had our main character trapped in an hourglass. What better way to symbolize that she's running out of time? You know, I've got the mind of a mastermind here. I don't even know what genre this is though. Jesus, it really could be anything. I'm gonna say it's like a dystopian fantasy romance, something like that. It's your classic Epic Reads release. And I have nothing against Epic Reads at all. I just, you know what I mean? Like it really looks like something Epic Reads would do. Now, a colored grunge background is a must in this day and age. Like, we don't want any landscapes, we just want grunge. Like, yes girl, give us nothing. Give us a dirty pink wall, yum. None of that realistic environment, because everything is a metaphor, you know? This is actually looking better than I thought it would, but I must highlight, this is my 3rd attempt at doing this. The first 2 times I tried this, it just looked too bad. I couldn't put it out there on YouTube. It looks so bad. Just to add to the metaphor, we really needed to put some dire symbolism on this cover. So, you know, a skull will do. And if you can't summon it directly from hell, store-bought is fine. And then I had a little bit of a panic attack and realized how bad this looks. And I tried my best to clean things up. Even though we're trying to make this look bad, I had to try and make it look a little bit more realistic, because I couldn't do it to myself. Then I really wanted to, you know, take away from any individuality this cover might have by adding a dystopian city somewhere on the cover. You know, we can't have this cover looking too original. We've got an agenda to fill. We need this to look like any other ordinary YA book you've ever seen before. But we ended up trashing that idea because it looked very bad. And I know like that's what we're supposed to be going for, but I just wanted this to look a little bit decent. Like I struggle so much with this. I also tried like a wall of skulls just to really hit home with the symbolism, but again, it just looked really bad. So we just went with like the 3 skulls at the bottom of the hourglass. Now, when we get to textures, mist and smoke is a must. Like if there's no smoke or mist on your cover, it might be time to go back to the drawing board. Also, shattered glass or anything that like overpowers the eye, just chuck it on. We want to assault the reader's eyes, stab them right out, just give them tiny shards of glass, metal, dirt, anything that looks like it would be a bitch to clean up. Also, you might notice the cool swirl I've made out of the shattered glass, just to symbolize like, this isn't normal shattered glass. It's magical, all right? It's like a swirling storm of magical glass and smoke. Oh my God, that could be the title. That would actually work. Ew. No, for the actual title, I ended up putting a bunch of buzzwords from YA book titles into a generator, and it came out with this: City of Nebulas and Skulls. Now, what does that have to do with anything in the book? Absolutely nothing, but that really doesn't matter because we're ticking the boxes with those buzzwords. You know, like cities are cool and so metaphorical, and nebulas imply like space fun times, and skulls, well, that just adds a sense of danger and excitement, doesn't it? Like, teens are gonna eat this up, man. Who's gonna be able to resist a title like this? Font-wise, we needed something that is like fantasy themed and looks exactly like a font you've seen on 5 other books that have already been published. Also, make sure your text like interacts with your cover. Like, notice how I've added the shattered glass texture to the font. How cool is that? For the final touches, pick a random animal that has some kind of symbolism, like a bird, pop it on the cover, maybe have it interact with the text for some more wow factor. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A cool tagline like "My agent made me do it" is always good. Just give away the true intentions of your book right away, like cha-ching. To be honest, I actually think this cover looks half decent. Like, I would totally cave and buy this book if everyone else was buying it. And that just goes to show how good this formula works. Like, wow, I set out to design a typical YA cover, I did it, and now I want to buy it. Gross. This is actually so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Like being shit on purpose. Wow, what a concept. Alrighty, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little fun little video. Let me know what you thought of this terrible cover in the comments, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.